Tim Linley claimed his career best figures of 6 for 57 as Surrey raced to a 3-day victory over bottom club Leicestershire to move them up to third place in the LV County Championship second division table to just about keep their promotion hopes alive. The margin of victory was 10 wickets as Leicestershire lost for the 8th time this season. Leicestershire were fighting back on the previous evening and resumed on what became the final day on 66 for 2 in their second innings, still 110 runs behind, and Linley soon had them in real trouble, removing night watchman Nathan Buck for a duck with a leg before decision. And it wasn't too long before he claimed his 56th wicket of the championship season as he disposed of Shiv Thakur in the same way. Will Jefferson was the one man who stood between Surrey and a quick victory. He began the day, which started slightly late because of overnight rain, on 38, and he soon reached his 6th 50-plus score of the summer. This was his 5th 4 in an innings thus far lasting 113 deliveries. The tall opener was to dominate the scoring while he remained at the crease as he single-handedly dealt with the Surrey attack, producing a whole range of shots as he tried to put the pressure back onto the opposition. He used his reach well to deposit Gareth Batty for a 6 as he took his side to 125 for 4 at lunch, leaving them 51 runs behind. And he continued to put bat to ball after the break. As ever, he drove the ball well, using his reach to good effect, but he also pulled well when the Surrey seamers dared to drop the ball in short. He deserved his 100, his third of a summer in which most of his teammates have struggled for runs. It came with another well-timed boundary, the 11th 4 of his innings, and he'd taken 180 deliveries to get there. It was a fantastic effort from one of the bright sparks of an otherwise disappointing championship summer for his county. Thanks to him, Leicestershire were able to wipe off their first innings deficit of 176 with only the 4 wickets down, and he now threatened to give his side a chance of turning this match on its head. In partnership with Ned Eckersley, he added 119 for the 5th wicket. Eckersley made only 24 of those, and that is where the debutant's innings ended, when he danced down the pitch to Pradgan Odja and nicked to Tom Maynard at slip. Jefferson had scored 121 of the 198 runs on the board when the Indian spinner finally saw the back of him too. Jefferson for once missing a shot as he went on the sweep. Not the easiest shot to play when you're nearly 7 feet tall. After getting back into a decent position, Leicestershire again lost their way. Their other debutant, Rob Taylor, couldn't repeat his first innings heroics, and he nicked Batty behind to go for 4 this time. That left Leicestershire on 198 for 7, having lost 3 wickets for 5 runs, and they were now only 22 ahead and in big trouble once more. It was left to Paul Dixie and Jigger Nake to make the most of the old ball to see what kind of lead they could achieve, and to be fair to them both, they batted well, surviving for 25 overs in putting on 48 for the 8th wicket. But then Linley took over with the new cherry to confirm his position as Surrey's best bowler of the season. He trapped Dixie in front for a hard-working 25. And after Nake had taken his own personal tally to 26 before tea, Linley bowled him off the edge to complete his second 5-wicket haul of the summer. He then made it 6 by getting one under Claude Henderson's bat. He finished with career best figures of 6 for 57 as Leicestershire were dismissed for 286 to set Surrey a target of 111 runs to win. With a lot of bad weather around this week and more supposedly on its way, Rory Hamilton-Brown, the Surrey skipper, decided to leave nothing to chance and went to win the match without the need for that final day. He is naturally suited to such situations and he blasted the ball from the off, giving the Leicestershire bowlers little chance of repeating what Linley had achieved. Hamilton-Brown was aided by Steve Davis, a first innings centurion who has had a very good game with bat and gauntlets. While he was happy to let his partner do the majority of the hitting, he did play 1 or 2 nice shots himself as Surrey was soon making light work of their target. Hamilton-Brown raced to his 50 in only 39 minutes off just 32 balls. He'd found the fence 10 times in that time as the Leicestershire attack had no answer to him. Having got that out of the way and with a winning line now in sight, he placed Nake into the stands before in just the 17th over he smashed his 12th 4 to take his side home by 10 wickets with a day to spare. Hamilton-Brown had hit 75 off 56 balls for a clinical finish. It took Surrey to their 5th win of the summer and put them up to 3rd in the table with 22 points from this match. However, they need London rivals Middlesex to muck up at Northampton and beyond. With that game still to finish, Surrey are 20 points behind second place with 3 games to go. If Middlesex win in Northampton, then they will trail by 36, which will probably leave them too much to do. For Leicestershire, they at least now have a day to prepare for the T20 finals day in Birmingham.